Hello, this is Pamela. Welcome to my channel. Grab you a cup of coffee, sit back and relax, and enjoy some good old yarny talk. Hello, this is Pamela, and you're on Pamela's Adoring Crochet. Welcome to my channel, and my channel is mostly all about crochet. I do throw in a few little other items as well, some other types of crafts, but yeah, it's mostly all about crochet. And today's video is all about the monthly crochet along that I have going. It's a year-long crochet along, and it's all about crocheting, taking hand towels and crocheting these towel toppers. So this is for the month of June, and if you would like to join this crochet along, so what you do is you just buy a hand towel, you open it up, and you cut it right in the middle so that you have two hand towels. Now, sometimes one will have words and sometimes the other one won't. But, you know, they're just as pretty even without the words. And then sometimes your words will be on both sides. In this case, they happen to only be on one side. But that's all you do is you just take a pair of scissors and you cut right down the middle. And what I like to do is, a couple of my viewers actually tell me to buy this all. And so that's what I've done. And I just take this and I punch it like right in here. The first one's always a little tough because I'm doing it where the fabric's been folded over, so it's like double thickness. Anyway, so you punch your hole in it like that, and then you just go all the way across like this. And see, that makes hose. Can you see my hose? And that gives you something to be able to put your crochet hook in so that you can crochet around. And like this right here. There's your base right there. And once you make your little base, then you can start crocheting. And I just make a single crochet base is what I do. So yeah, so back to what it's really all about is every month you make at least one hand towel. I'm making 4 a month. Here are my 4 that I'm doing for the month of June. For the month of June. It's the little bee ones. It says, be kind, be sweet. And so I have 4 ladies that I would like to give a gift for at the end of the year. And so that's why I have 4. But the crochet along really is, all you have to do is 1. And what it is at the end of the year, you have at least 12 of these to give someone. Or you can give them to 12 different people. You don't have to give all 12 to the same person. You could, if you're starting now and we're in June, you'll have 6 of them. And so you'll have 6 to be able to give. Or you could double up and do 2 a month, and then you'd end up with 12. However you want to do it, it's just a crochet along, and you just crochet at least one of these. I do have a tutorial on this, how to crochet this on the top, and I will leave it in the description box. If I can, I'll try to do a little card that comes up. And then you just find a little button that you probably already have. You can buy some buttons or whatever, and you just put a button on it. Now, I do have a tutorial where I show you how to crochet a button. So you could use that tutorial too. I have 2 tutorials out. Okay, so for that one, I did use some Brava yarn for the trim part. And the color is Coral. It is Knit Picks We Crochet medium 4 weight, 100% premium acrylic, machine wash, tumble dry. And there's the color. And for the yellow, I used Bravo worsted as well. And that's what it looks like. It's Knit Picks We Crochet. And the color on this one is called Canary. And how many yards are in this thing? Let's see. 218 yards in this. Okay, so I just used what I had left. So I don't have any yellow left because I used yellow for something else. Okay, for the second half of my crochet along, what I'm doing is I'm choosing to make 1 pair of little slippers for my mom every month to go along with her hand towel, so that at Christmas she gets 12 hand towels and she gets 12 pairs of slippers. So here is what I did for this month. I tried to find a bee, but I just could not find one that I liked. So I just went ahead and put a little black flower on it. She loves the flowers anyway. Every time I make slippers, she wants to know if there's a flower on it. So I did make the flower on it, but here it is. And so it matches her hand towel. Now, I didn't have enough yellow, obviously. I mean, I barely made that row. So luckily, I had put this here, and then I ended it up with that, which was good. I mean, I think I was planning on doing that anyway in the white top. But I wasn't expecting to put a little trim there, and I like it. But here it is. I do have a tutorial for this if you're new to my channel. Now that I'm seeing it on camera, I might want to add a little dot right there. Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to go back and add a little dot to go in the center of that, because it's on camera, it's just a big black blob. So, yeah. I mean, in person, it's a flower, but on the camera, it looks like a blob. Anyway, so I'm making a pair of these every month for my mom to match her hand towel. Okay, so that's what I have for June. Hand towels picked for July. Here we are. Aren't they adorable? I found these at the Dollar Tree. I paid $1 for these, guys. And there's a picture on both sides. Usually, like I was talking about earlier, you only get one picture. Well, this one came with a picture on both sides. $1. So basically, when I cut it in half, that is 50 cents a hand towel. And look, it's even trimmed in the red. So, yeah, I think it's adorable. Okay, so I was real tickled over this find. My daughter actually happened to see this at the Dollar Tree. I was up there to get some more Premier Cotton yarn, see if they had any, and I was sort of in a 2 towns over, and at a Dollar Tree that I normally don't go to. And anyway, so we found this. So go to your Dollar Tree if you like this. I thought it was very pretty. So the yarn that I thought that I would use for these, I saw it last year, I think. It is Red Heart Super Saver. I think it's their Americana yarn, just the acrylic yarn. So I'm going to be on the lookout for that, because I think that would go perfect with this, instead of just using, you know, red yarn trimmed in blue or something like that. But I would also like to use it to make a pair of slippers to go with it, so that the slippers would be all red, white, and blue. So we'll see what I can find. I'm sure Walmart will be putting it out. My Walmart didn't have it the other day, but I'm sure they'll start putting it out. So I got some happy mail. Yay! This is from Sharon, and Sharon sent me a box of kitchen towels already cut. So all I have to do is crochet tops on them. And she said to help me out on my crochet alongs that I'm doing, that she has tons of these. And thank you so much for that, Sharon. I appreciate that. And so, but she went above and beyond. She actually crocheted this cute, look at this. I'm in love with this. I have another crochet item made by a yarny friend. So thank you so much for this, Sharon. Look at this, guys. Isn't it just adorable? Oh my gosh. To take it off, it has these little buttons right here. And that's how you get it on your stove. So thank you so much. This is just so cute. Thank you so much. Okay, here is what Sharon gave me. It is a box of these. So I'm not going to show all of them because there's a lot. So I'm just going to do it like this. You can kind of see all these that I can work with all year. There's Christmas ones, Thanksgiving ones. I mean, look at that. There's Halloween. There's all kinds in here. So thank you for that. Thank you so much for that, Sharon. I appreciate that. And if I don't get to use all these this year, because there's so many, that this will last me for next year, because I am going to do this crochet along again next year because everybody seems to be having so much fun. And when Christmas comes around and everyone is giving their gifts because they worked all year for them, I think that we'll do it again next year. I think it'll be fun to do this again. Okay, so that's all that I have for this video. This is the June crochet along, towel topper crochet along. If you have not started, it's not too late. You don't have to have 12 towels. You can just start off and have 6 of them. It doesn't matter. I mean, even if you knew back in January that we were doing this, you don't have to make 12, but it's fun to make at least one a month. That's the whole crochet along. At least make one a month. Okay, so I'm going to show you just a few that I've done. This was my May. This was my slippers. And this is my towel toppers. I did green and a rust color. That is May. So for the month of April, I did all Easter. Here we go. And I believe that's April. I might have my months wrong. It doesn't matter. But I did slippers with the little bunny on them. And this one, I believe might be the March. Guys, I'm not sure between when Easter was and when St. Patrick's Day is. But anyway, I did just solid white with the clover on them. Yeah. And so for these, here's the slipper. And I put a 3-leaf clover on them. And for February, I have 4 Valentine ones. Like that. And for the slippers, for these, I made these. And there's a heart. And it looks like for some reason I made her thing taller. Oh gosh. I did. Look at that. Oh, she doesn't care. She likes them tall anyway. So, all right. For January, here's my January ones. And those have a snowflake on them. The last 2. And here are the slippers. They are blue with a snowflake on them. Yeah, so if you like the appliques that I showed on any of the slippers, just go back and watch that month video, and I tell where I got the free appliques. So, because I just can't remember right now, just to say, hey, this is where I made this. But yeah, just go back and I'll leave the link to the playlist, and you can just click on that and go and watch whatever month it is that you need. But yeah, so thank you so much for this, Sharon. I appreciate this and all these wonderful towels to work with. This is a blessing, a true blessing. Just thank you so much. Now I have enough to where I may even make a few extra throughout the year just to give as gifts. So, you know, they don't have to necessarily be part of my 4 that I'm obligated myself to. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and end our video with the 365 days of prayer for women. Let's see what we got here. It's called empathy. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Weep with those who weep. Romans 12:15. Lord, that you would choose to share my life, all the highs and lows, is such a miracle to me. To know you hurt when I'm hurting and you laugh when I'm laughing just does me in. How can I matter so much to you, knowing I all too often matter all too much to myself? My own jealousy renders me unable to feel the joy of a friend who's just gotten something I want. My fear distances me from meeting them in their sorrow. Lord, open my heart to the blessing of empathy. Yes, I'll hurt when they hurt, but it will bind us to one another and also to you. And I'll also soar when they soar, and I know you'll be there too. Do you have someone you can rejoice or weep with today? there's our little devotional reading at the end. So I hope you enjoyed that. I know that I did. I needed that in my life. Okay. Thank you so much, Sharon, for this. And I hope that you guys, if you haven't joined the Crochet Along, please join it. I think you'll have so much fun and you'll feel so proud of yourself at the end of the year. I will leave the links below where you can post your pictures. I do make a monthly slide where I show everyone's towels that they have made, and I include your name and I add music to it, and I believe everyone's enjoying it. I know I'm enjoying it. I love looking to see what everyone's made. This has just been so much fun, and it's hard to believe that we're already in 6 months into it. Okay, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.